Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, and today I want to talk about the showcase that we had a few days ago for Title Update 1 of Monster Hunter Wilds. So I'm going to just kind of go through this. I assume that most of you guys have already seen this whole video, but yeah, let's just kind of go through and talk about it. I wanted to give you guys my thoughts. I am going to be kind of reacting to it again and also just sharing my thoughts as we go. I have seen this already, as I mentioned. First of all, fun fact about this character, the D.Va. She apparently was in Monster Hunter 2 in a Gathering Hub, or at least like a similar character, like very similar design-wise. I might put an image up in the video, but let's keep going. So, and nothing crazy here. Gathering Hub looks incredible. Just like blown away. I love that it's in Suja as well, because I mean Suja is just gorgeous. I wish there was an actual, like, I mean, I know the arena's by Suja, but like I really wish that there was an actual like open area in the peaks of Suja. Like that would be incredible. Alright, so yeah, we got all the Gathering Hub stuff, then we got Mizutsune, which, you know, Mizu, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Mizu looks pretty good. Mizu's looking pretty good. Like, that's cool too. He's just going crazy. And look at that, like Soul Seer stuff. Arch-Tempered Ray Dao. Yep. Okay. Obviously, we're not getting the classic gestures, but cool stuff. Yep. The scarf. Zoshia. Yep. This is. I'm so glad Zoshia's coming in this update. I'd be a bit disappointed if Zoshia was not in this update. So, and I'm gonna skip ahead and let's start with Mizu. Okay, wait, we're starting with Mizu anyways. All right. Yep. The Bubble Fox Wyvern. Well, Leviathan. They just, whenever they say Wyvern at the end of a monster's like title, it really just means monster. They just use the word Wyvern. So that's I think that's let me go back for a sec. Well, no, I'm not going to go back. But like that big bubble, I think is a Violet Mizutsune thing. So it looks really interesting because it looks like they're like mixing elements of different versions of Mizutsune into, or like giving regular Mizutsune like some of the moves that its variants and like, you know, Deviant does, which is pretty cool. Arch-Tempered Ray Dao. Yep. This is obviously really good. I think it's cool. Let me just pause for a sec. I think it's cool they're doing Arch-Tempered Apex Predators. Like, hopefully that means we'll get some, like, Arch-Tempered, I don't know, like, because, you know, the Apex Predators in this game, like Ray Dao, Uthduna, New Udra, like, yeah, they're Apex Predators of these regions, but, like, let's not forget that, like, Rathalos and, you know, Mizutsune even, and, like, some other sort of powerful, you know, Gravios, like some creatures like that, they're considered to be like apex predators, you know, of their locales. Granted, in this game, you know, they're kind of out apexed, if you will, by, you know, those creatures that I just mentioned, the new apex predators that are in this game, like Ray Dao. But it'd be really cool to see Arch-Tempered versions of some of those classic monsters as well. I am admittedly a bit disappointed that there's no Elder Dragons still. I mean, okay, Zoshia, but, you know, still technically considered a construct like the other Guardians, but whatever. Zoshia is an Elder Dragon. I mean, Zoshia is at the power level of, like, Black Dragons, okay? So, literally the most powerful Elder Dragons. But I would really like to see Arch-Tempered Zoshia at some point. And I really still want to see other Elder Dragons be added to the game. You know, I want to see Shagaru Magala. I want to see, you know, even some of the classic ones. I wouldn't mind. Really, any of them. I wouldn't mind. Just I want more Elders, and I want them to have Arch-Tempered versions. But all right, let's continue. So yep, new gear, the Gamma sets, which is awesome. Yep, look pretty cool. Hopefully the skills will be better than the base Ray Dao. Yeah, Ray Dao, Arch-Tempered Ray Dao looking pretty cool. Okay, yeah, here we are, Zoshia, the equal dragon weapon himself. Oh, I gotta make a video talking about Zoshia, but I'm like afraid because I don't want to spoil people that haven't already, you know, done it. Like, because, you know, I think most of us have, but like there are a lot of people who still haven't actually fought Zoshia or beat the story, right? So it's like that's what it is. I don't want to just have a thumbnail or just show Zoshia on it, you know? This armor, okay. This armor, this gear, dude. This gear looks so sick. Like, my god. I love how it is really just like the half angel, half demon kind of thing. And I think the really cool thing here is that, well, there's a couple cool things. Like, when they draw weapons, it actually, like, changes part of it. That's really cool, like, on both of these. But something I really like is that with both the male and female sets, like, since we have obviously access to both of them in this game, it means that we can, like, mix and match these pieces. And so you could make, like, a pure, you know, pure black, pure white version of this set by mixing and matching the male and female pieces, and that's really, really cool. But let's see, like, when they draw the weapon, it's like, yeah, the wings pop out, like, it's so cool. And then same thing with the Palico. So good. Grand Hub, okay. The bowling. That's pretty fun. That's cute. It's funny, I actually saw on Twitter, the official Monster Hunter account sent a tweet that was like, Hunter, it's Monster Hunter, let's go bowling. You know, like the GTA 4, Nico, it's Roman, let's go bowling, you know? It's too good, too good. I would not have expected Capcom to make that reference, but, you know, I'm all here for it. I've never even played GTA 4, but I know that meme. But all right, let's continue. So, community manager, I guess, was having a lot of fun with that one. Or whoever's in charge of the Twitter account. Okay, we got arena stuff. It's cool. They're bringing it back. Admittedly, I have never been a big fan of the arena quests. Well, like, the arena quests where you have to use predetermined gear. I like arena quests where they're, like, regular quests just in the arena. But, like, this stuff, right, where it's like, alright, you gotta use predetermined gear. Never been a big fan, but I did end up doing, like, a lot of that. Or not a lot of it, but, like, I did some of that in, like, Rise and Sunbreak to get, like, you know, some of the exclusive gear pieces you could get from, like, the coins that you earn. So I probably will be doing that here, too. Like, yeah, there's a coin right there, so that's going to give us something. And the pendants, that's also pretty nice, too. And those pendants look pretty sweet, so yeah, that's yeah, okay. And then there's also going to be the free arena quests or free challenge quests. They're like, here, I'm just gonna skip ahead and yeah, no equipment limits. That's a cool idea. Let's see. Alma's outfit. Ah, yes. The most important. This is. Yep. This. This is the most important piece of content in the update. No, I'm kidding. But it is nice. I think we need to get some crazy stuff like was in World with like crazy outfits. You know, like there's the Mr. X outfit for the handler. And let me just skip ahead for a second. You kind of saw it. Okay, all this stuff. Really cool. Cosmetic and Poke Village. That's, yep. Awakening MHG version. Actually, what is that? Yearning for the Secret Hot Spring. Is that also, hold on. Is that also, wait, yo, holy crap. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So many people have like not noticed this, including me. We are not just getting Poke. Everyone focused on Poke, but no, look at this. We're getting Burna Village, also from GU. We're getting Awakening, which, okay, that says MHG, so it's another GU thing, but I don't know what that is. Is that like the Kokoto Village theme, maybe? Poke Village, that's, yep. And then I think this last one, Yearning for the Hot Spring, is Yukumo Village. So that's like, that's actually crazy. Like everyone, all the videos I've seen, I don't think anyone has noticed this before. Like, and I certainly didn't, because I was just like, yo, Poke Village. But like, just stopping and taking a look at this, like, that's kind of crazy. That's some good DLC. That is.
In addition, new camp gear options are being added.
This is cute. This is very cute. Alma with her little statues that she likes. See, you know what I need though? I need an update where we can not update. I want to change Gemma's outfit too. All right. I like both of them, Alma and Gemma. They're both great characters. And Gemma is also Little Miss Forge from For You, and it'd be cool if she got like an outfit. Oh, this outfit, bro. Dude, I saw this. Hold on. I saw this. Where is that? Yeah, this is never happening. This is never getting equipped. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I don't need PTSD from the world handler. I'm good. All right. Cool poses and all the event quests, and yes, the scarf. Yes. So good.
And collect ingredients for cooking on the barbecue grill in a variety of upcoming quests.
I hope some of these event quests like do more with like crowns, like just having like ridiculously sized monsters, like small or big, because that's something that they've done in the past that I always really like. This is awesome. They're doing this again. I didn't even think about this, that they would do this again with like the seasonal celebrations, but I'm so here for it. All right, so here we go, right? So here is the roadmap. So we got, of course, this Friday or Thursday, depending on where you're at, we have the main update, Mizutsune, Grand Hub, Zoshia, Arena Quest. This is a week away from when I'm recording this. I cannot wait. This is going to be so awesome. We got the Blossom Dance, Festival of Accord. We have Arch-Tempered Ray Dao coming a bit later, like towards the end of April, and then end of May. Oh, is there nothing in between? I mean, I guess there's event quests in between, like still the weekly event quests in between Arch-Tempered Ray Dao and this Capcom collab. But okay. And then if I had to guess, I think Title Update 2, the one that they're gonna tease at the end there, which we will talk about, believe me. I think if I had to guess, that's gonna come in like June. If I had to guess, right? It just makes the most sense, like mid-June, late June, maybe, or early June even. Who knows? Because I mean, April, May, June, yeah, it gives them like 2 months. But I guess they, depending on what's in it, they might need more time. But yeah, whatever this Capcom collab is, I hope it's really cool. I'm sure it will be. They always are. But all right, let's go ahead. Especially if you're a Capcom fan, you like other Capcom games, like I do. So yeah. All right, so we already know. Let's skip ahead. And here it is. This, guys, let me just, when I saw this live, because I watched this live, right? As soon as I heard like the water noise, the underwater kind of noises, I was like, no, there's no way. There's no way they're doing it. And then, sure enough, there he is. There he is. It's finally happening. It's finally happening, dude. Oh my god. I'm so happy. This is so funny. They just have this question mark. It's like, we know who that is. We all know, unless you're a brand new player. This has been, I mean, there's probably going to be more monsters besides Laggy. So I did notice, like, if we go back for a second, I did notice something about this. And this is something that, credit where credit's due. I was watching, like, Rage Gaming's video talking about this, and they're talking about how, like, oh, there's, like, fire in the background. Is this the oil well basin? That's kind of what I was thinking at first, too. But, like, no, you can still clearly see the... Just rewind again. You can clearly still see the trees of the Scarlet Forest. And apparently there was, like, an area in the Scarlet Forest that people found where they're like, oh, this looks like it could be something's home. And a lot of people were thinking Lagiacrus's home, and naturally, well, here we are. But, so I think what this is the fire, I bet, and this is what Rage Gaming pointed out, is that it's probably from a Rathalos. They're probably gonna like recreate the like to an extent, not like the whole thing obviously, but they're gonna like recreate kind of or pay homage to the Monster Hunter Tri intro cutscene where a Rathalos is like hunting down some prey, and then it gets the prey. It's like I don't know, fighting with some other creatures or like just fighting off the little velociraptors, the Jaggy, and then right at the last moment, Lagiacrus comes out of the sea and like steals the prey from him. They have like a little fight. So I think I agree with what Rage Gaming said. I think that's what they're gonna do here. I think that's what the fire's from. It's from Rathalos, and they're gonna have a little fight again. And Lagiacrus is gonna come out the victor once again and be like, "No, I am the king I am the Lord of the Seas." Though Lord of the Seas in the forest is, I mean, he was gonna be in the ancient forest in the world, so whatever. But still, he came upstream. He lived in the sea and he moved up the stream, and now he's in a forest. And he was like, you know what, I'm gonna chill here for a bit. That's all the explanation I need. But all right, he's back. It's just I was so blown away and so excited by this. Like I mean, I just made that video on my channel of like the kind of meme one that I did when Lagiacrus is in the game. And people were saying like, no, there was a leak, and well, sure enough, it seems like the leaks are accurate. I think I'm starting to become a believer of these leaks because, yeah, it's all been coming true. I always take leaks with a grain of salt. I don't like leaks, but this is lining up so far. So the other stuff in those leaks are pretty dang cool too. So very exciting stuff if that stuff happens as well. I just hope. I'm not going to say what those leaks are, just for those who know. I just hope that those leaks aren't like indications of every single title update or like what's going to be in every single title update. Like I want some surprises, right? I do. I don't want everything to be like, okay, this was in the leak. Okay, this was also in the, it's like, okay, we just go update to update. And then it's like, okay, well, that was all the leaks. And then we have all the arch-tempered apexes, and that's it. Like, no. I want other stuff. I want elders. I will say, just to kind of wrap it off, like, okay, Lagiacrus just stole the show here. I mean, my God. But, I mean, not to say that the rest of the title update stuff wasn't great, but now it's just like, oh my God, summer. Whoa, why can't it be summer already? But I'm incredibly excited that we're going to get to fight Zoshia again. I'm definitely now more interested in Mizutsune being in the game just because of like the crazy stuff that they are seemingly doing with Mizu, with the Soul Seer stuff and the Violet attacks that they're kind of giving Mizutsune. And yeah, the Gathering Hub stuff is just awesome. This is all great. This is all so great. I'm so here for it. A couple things to wrap off this video. One, I am very curious if there's going to be anything in this update that like they just didn't say that's going to be in it, because they've done that before. Like, if usually it's nothing big, usually it's just like, oh, you can get things like some little tweaks here and there, right? Like in Rise, it's like, oh, there's some new decorations you can craft that we didn't tell you about in the showcase. Oh, there's been some little bug fixes, like naturally performance fixes. But I am really curious. The biggest thing they've ever done is that in Rise, with like just not telling us something, is that actually no, I think it was World, but I think it like someone found out ahead of time and kind of leaked it. I don't remember, but like Safi'jiiva, they actually did not say Safi'jiiva was going to be in that update. That was a surprise, or at least was meant to be a surprise. That's crazy. And another time they did that was Bazelgeuse in Rise. I think it was the first update of Rise. We got like, Kushala, Latios, or Chameleos, and they're like, all right, there you go, have fun. And then, the update comes out, and Bazelgeuse is there, and he's invading quests, and it's like, oh, this is awesome. This is so cool. They put him in. So I would love just a random invader to show up. If I had to pick one, I'd say Rajang. We have Kangolala, we got Blungaga, we have the new monkey monster with Ajarikon. I want the King Monkey. I want the King Monkey to be in the game. I want him to, like, I think it'd be so funny, especially for new players, if, like, this update comes out, they're fighting, like, Mizutsune or something, and then all of a sudden, or just any monster, right? They're just fighting a monster, and then all of a sudden, like just this random monkey that they've never seen in their life just jumps in, starts beating the absolute crap out of whatever they're fighting. That monster runs away, and then Rajang turns his attention towards the hunt, towards them, right? Like, that would be so funny to see new players' reactions to. But I guess, a couple things I'm a little disappointed in, and the thing is, right, I don't want to be too hasty with this because, like, they could have just made some changes and just have not said anything, kind of like what I'm talking about, and we might get a nice surprise. But I'm a bit disappointed that they did not mention Artian weapons at all, or like balancing Artian weapons, or like nerfing them, I should say, making them not as good as the monster weapons, as I discussed in my previous video. Bit disappointed there was no mention of that. Same thing with the fact that there was no mention of frenzied monsters and kind of how they're going to fix them and integrate them into the end game in a meaningful way. And I imagine that, I'm not playing on PC, I'm playing on PS5, but I imagine that PC players are also a bit frustrated that there was no mention of performance issues. Like, they really have not addressed the performance issues. I'm sure that they're trying. I'm sure it's a lot, but it would be nice for them to just say something about it and acknowledge it, because I know that a lot of people are having performance issues on PC. But other than those little things, like, I just want to wait and see what the update's going to be like when it comes out, and then I will talk about it more and see if there's any surprises in there. But for now, yeah, this is awesome, guys. I mean, this is some great content. We are eating good. And, Lagiacrus coming back in the summer update, like, I cannot wait. I cannot wait until the summer update. But I mean, even this update, we got 1 week, and I'm so ready. But yeah, guys, that is going to be my thoughts on the Monster Hunter Wilds Title Update 1 showcase. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next Monster Hunter video. Happy hunting.